So I need to look at where we are staying, but first impressions, it is gorgeous. It's so nice here. All right, just got off the boat. That wasn't even, I don't know, 5 minutes? That was like a 5-minute boat ride, not bad at all. Only 18,000. And then just coming here, everything again, so lush, so green, sunny day. The water looks fantastic. So I just checked into AliBaba Bungalows here, and I think I'm paying 11 USD a night. I'll double check that for you. But wow, I have to say, first impressions of this place, so good. Welcome drink to start, and then just the island, it's small, paved, no motorized vehicles, so only electric scooters. Everyone else is on bikes. The roads are paved. Very different, I think, than what Gili T is supposed to be, which is very much a party. This is more of yoga, organic places, snorkeling, doing things. I've seen some families, very chill. Now, I did see some traditional food, but not a lot. So I saw a nasi campur spot that I think we will check out, but also very attracted to the idea of just having vegetarian food and all of these other things. Here for 3 nights, it's gonna be hard to leave. It's so lush, the water is so blue. It's the kind of place where you would expect it to be very expensive, but it's not at all. This is gonna be a good time. This is the east side of Gili Air, and it's known to have the best snorkeling. You can actually see some turtles apparently, and there's lots of very affordable snorkel rentals. We came down here to check out the beach and realized, of course, it's not the best beach to hang out on because of the coral. There's so much that you have to walk through to get to the water. And then of course you can't swim through the coral without a mask because you don't want to hit it or step on it. And so you don't have a lot of area to swim. So I think what we're going to do is go get some lunch, some nasi campur, and then we're going to check out another side of the island that not as good for snorkeling, but might be a better beach. Manggis in Indonesia, or mangosteen in English. The vendor also had this, and so what you want is one that is firm, not too soft but not too hard. The skin should look good, not dried out. And Alan is going to show me how to open this right now. Oh, you just squish it apart.
This
like
still good.
All right, first time having mangosteen. Mangoose. Oh wow, it's sweet. A little bit tart. Kind of like a grape. It's a little bit like a grape, but sweeter, like a very sweet grape. Good morning guys. For the last couple days I've been doing absolutely nothing. Gili Air is the perfect place to relax. It is gorgeous here. The traditional food is wonderful. The beaches are great. The water is warm and turquoise. It's been heaven. I never want to leave. Unfortunately, I do have to leave tomorrow. But today I decided I should do something. I should do one of the top things to do in Gili Air, and so I'm going snorkeling today. Now there's a tour for snorkeling that everyone kind of offers. It says it's the 3 islands. You can go and see underwater statues, you can see a bunch of other things. It's supposed to be great. So we booked this tour yesterday, and the interesting thing about this tour is that I just popped over to this spot that was by the port, and wanted to get a sense of how much it was because so many people were offering it. And they actually ended up offering the best price. Well, the best deal, we think. So it is, they said around 10 people. It'll be a small group. They will give us fins, snorkel, mask. And then the only thing that we need to pay for that is extra would be to eat. And they assured me that there would be nasi campur where we would stop. We also sent WhatsApp messages to other places that looked a little bit more popular, and they had boats that were up to 32 people, and they wanted about the same amount of money. So these kind of trips, I just find you don't really know what it's going to be like until you get there, but paying more isn't always necessarily better. This spot is busy. They sell tours, but they also sell the ferries, which people get right before they go. So they've just confirmed we're going in the Oceana, the glass bottom boat, which I was like, oh great, it's a small boat. But look at how much this boat is rocking. I don't know if it's better that we're going on this or not, but it does mean a smaller group. We're not going on one of the huge boats like this, the Bintang Laut, which holds up to 30 people. We came over here from Lombok and it's a big boat, but it looks like it's not shaking as much. So I still think this one is a better deal because once we get to see things, I don't want 30 other people around me snorkeling. But right off of here, you've got traditional fishing boats right off the reef, so they're fishing. And it looks like they might even be anchored because there's so many fish that would be coming in from the reef. Alright, so we stopped for lunch. I think it's a good time to talk about what it's been like so far. So the first stop, visibility wasn't great. I actually saw on another boat, the guide was feeding the water to get the fish to come up and also kind of disturbing the corals so that people could see more fish, which for me is not cool. Like, if you can't see it, you can't see it. Second stop at the statues. Obviously, everybody stops there. Everybody stops there at the same time. If you want to be there alone, you have to take a private tour. You can go in the afternoon or you can go first thing in the morning before all of the groups come. It was pretty crazy, but what do you expect? Like, all the group tours go at the same time. The next stop was really nice to see the turtles. We were the only people around, and it was really nice that our guide took my GoPro so that I could get better footage of it. I thought that was really nice. He was great at getting into the water, finding turtles for us. It was probably my favorite stop. And then the last stop here at Gili Meno, there wasn't a lot in the water, but it is gorgeous here. So we've just stopped at Aloha Warang. The prices are double what you would find. So like nasi goreng or mi goreng which is normally 20-25 is 50. I don't know if there are any other places along this beach. We don't know Gili Meno well enough for that, so I think we are stuck with these prices. So I couldn't do it. I could not pay 50 for fried noodles. It doesn't make sense to me. And so we decided to go for a walk. Now, when I decided I wanted to come to the Gili Islands, the advice was Gili T is the party island, Gili Meno is the kind of more relaxed island, and then Gili Air is somewhere in the middle. So I thought, oh, that's the best one. I love Gili Air. But I also heard Gili Meno had the best beaches. I don't know if it has the best beaches on our side right here. It has a lot of coral, but the water here is stunning. I would love to come back because it is absolutely gorgeous here. Now, it's also known to be one of the most pricey. This definitely looks upscale, but when I looked on Booking, there were definitely budget options available as well. I had heard that beaches here were the least crowded, and it really felt like you could be on a desert island, and it feels like that too. This is so beautiful. The sand here is definitely the softest. I cannot get over the color here. This looks like the Caribbean. And we are back. This is a spot that we've come to for the last couple of days to have coffee. They have fantastic local coffee, very strong. You can get an iced Americano for 20,000. The people here are so nice. It's also locally owned by Indonesians. So while we've been here, we've tried to only go to Indonesian-owned restaurants, had nasi campur. It's been great food. And that's because I've heard that 60% of the businesses here are actually owned by foreigners. But I think when you really visit a place, you should support the local population, not just that they're your staff, but actually that they own the businesses. At Flavor Indonesia, they not only have coffee, but they have like regular Western food, but they also have traditional Lombok food. So I am going to have a dish called beberok. And so I think it's water spinach, coconut, peanuts. I should also have some tempeh tofu. It is traditionally vegan. I came here because I wanted to try a different dish called banana ares, but unfortunately they don't have that today because the bananas didn't come over from Lombok. But this beberok is only 40K with brown rice. We also have the octopus salad for 35. It looks stunning, beautiful view, and we almost got mee goreng for 50. Anyway, this is a traditional Lombok dish. It comes with this sauce on the side, which is like a sambal. It has a raw tomato in it, very typical of Lombok. The reason they put it on the side is so you can try it yourself. So they asked me, how spicy would you like it? And I said, bule spicy. It's spicy? Really spicy. So I would say, whew, it's fresh. And then mix all of this together. So we've got some cabbage, that water spinach. If you haven't had tempeh before, you will love it in Indonesia. In Indonesia, not just vegetarians eat tofu and tempeh, everyone does. We'll dip some of this in the sauce. Awesome. So refreshing. A little bit of brown rice, which is such a treat. Perfect meal. I love this place. That's like a regular salad dressing, and this one I think is a mayonnaise. It's so fresh.
It's just like vinegar.
Yeah, it's like a vinegar salad dressing, and then also some mayonnaise. That mayonnaise is good.
Red rice.
It's good. Good evening. So after we had lunch, we went to a travel agency to negotiate a ferry ticket for where we are headed next. And now all of a sudden it's nighttime. So we're headed to a spot where we've been having dinner every night. I actually think it's probably one of the best places to eat here on Gili Air. My favorite spot to eat, other than where I ate today for lunch, is actually Warang Barida. Now this is a nasi campur spot. So nasi campur, similar to warteg that you'll get in Sumatra, which means that in glass you'll see lots of bowls and then you can choose what you want. They do speak some English here, so don't worry if you don't speak the language or know the names for foods, but they have lots of different kinds of meat, fish, vegetarian options. I've been eating a lot of vegetarian here, so I actually got both tofu and tempeh, and then I got some vegetables, and I got a dish that I think might be shredded coconut, or it might be shredded shrimp and cucumber. I'm not sure what it is. It's salty, spicy, definitely cucumber. It tastes good. But the reason I like this place so much is that they really turn over the food. This place is very popular, lots of locals, often a lineup. Not a lot of seating. If you can get the seat outside, which is what we try to do, it's a little bit cooler. But the food is really good, and because there's so many people and it's so popular, the food is made fresh. There's a lot of turnover. Both of us can eat whole plates of food, and it's 45,000 rupiah altogether. This is a bargain of a spot. The reason I like to eat Indonesian food is because I know it's going to be great, whereas if I'm going to try Spanish or Italian or Mexican, I'm really rolling the dice, and it's probably not going to be as good as what I had in Italy, Spain, Mexico. You can't go wrong with an Indonesian cooking Indonesian food. This spot is delicious. Going to end the video of Gili Air here. It has been such an amazing time. I really love this island. So relaxing. I wish I had stayed longer. I could easily spend a couple of weeks or even a month. I think this is the kind of place you could get lost in. I really love the culture, the beauty, the people, the food. The same thing for Lombok. Both places I'd really love to come back to. So I will see you in the next video where I will be somewhere new, but I hope it's just as wonderful. See you then. Join my Patreon community for more behind the scenes and exclusive content you won't find elsewhere. You can also find me on Instagram, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. All of these things make my day. Thank you so much for your support.